What's up, people? It's the Rideshare Dick. I got an old story here. I just remembered. It's kind of funny. It was about 2 months. 2 months ago, I was out here in my local town, and I was, doing the 2 a.m. shift thing, and fucking, I was over on the part of town I don't necessarily like. My town's broken down into like five different fucking shitty towns, all ritzy and overpriced, and then you got the crappy part of town, then you got the second crappy part of town. Well, I was over in the second crappy part of town at this old bar. I still call it by its old name because I've been out here for a long fucking time. It has a new name now. It's some dumbass name like the Wagon Wheel or some shit. Something completely ridiculous. It's not a country and western thing, but it's just whatever. It is what it is. Totally sucks, I'm sure. I haven't been in it since it changed, but I'm positive it's still the same. All right. So I get a call and it's my ping and it's like fucking 2:10 in the morning, and I figure, okay, the late crew, the people that are like hanging out the longest possible at the bar. And it's like, all right, cool. But then I look and I see, oh, it's a motel on this one road. There was a motel on that part of town. There's a probably like three or four motels and some restaurants and shit. So I'm like, cool, fuck, right on. Maybe they're just hungry and they're going out and getting something to eat at Denny's or some crap. So I go to the fucking motel, I should say, and um, I'm sitting there, right? I'm like, fuck. And of course, the nav took me to the back, but I went to the back to get it to pop up that, hey, I'm here, and let customers know I'm here. And then I drive around to the near the front, and I'm waiting. And I'm watching my time. I'm like, fuck, man, it's been 5 minutes. Shit. So I'm about to text these people. And all of a sudden, I get a text message. Or maybe I sent one out. Again, this was a long time ago. Many, many moons ago. So I fucking text this person saying, hey, I'm here. My usual line. This is so and so. I'm here. I'm your Uber driver this morning, this evening, this morning, whatever, this afternoon, depending on the time. And I'm ready when you are. And the fucking dick writes me back and says, oh, you're at the, Super 8 motel or whatever the fuck it was. I don't know. And I'm over here at, the Wagon Wheel or whatever shit name the bar is now. And I sat and I went, whoa, wait a minute. It took me a minute. I went, oh, this person's at, blah, blah, blah bar. And in my head, I registered the old name. And I was like, oh, I know where that's at. And it was just right around the corner. And before I even had, as I was registering in my brain, like, where the fuck? I started looking up on my separate, I mean, that's how little I pay attention to this part of town. I couldn't even, I don't even pay attention to the name of these shitty bars, and I'm a fucking driver. But, I didn't even, I looked it up really quick. Probably took me about a minute, because I had to get off the Uber app briefly and just go to the regular maps or Yelp or whatever it was and look up the name of this place that the person wrote down. And I was like, oh, wait, no, I know where that's at. So I quickly went back to the app, and I was still online. I was still there. I was still on, and it says the rider has canceled with that horrible sound. And I went, oh, okay. Motherfucker wants to play, fuck with me. All right, time to party. So I fucking haul ass over to that fucking shitty bar. And I'm like, pulling up, and I see these two dirty ass looking motherfuckers. They're like the bar fly dirtbag types. And they see me pulling up. And they come like walking up toward me like, oh, there's our driver. Or at least one of them did. The other one was sort of like hanging back like he didn't know what was kind of going on. So the dude comes up and tries to open my door. And of course, it's locked. always fucking locked to prevent what happened to that guy today with that video that I was disputing with Uber on with Heather. Anyway, fucking, he tries to get in. I crack my window. I'm like, excuse me, can I help you? And he's all, oh, yeah, Uber, right? I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm Uber. He's all, I go, what's the name? Now, I didn't have a fucking ride. Keep in mind, I had no fucking, I was just sitting there. But I'm all, yeah, I go, and I said, or no, I said, is it for, I don't remember the name, Steve or whatever the fuck, dude. He didn't even have a cool name like that. Let's backtrack here. What is it, Melvin? you know? And he goes, yeah, actually, the guy's name was like Melvin or something really fucking ridiculous, man. His parents must have hated him. And and I go, are you Melvin? And he goes, no, he's right there. And the guy's walking, he's getting closer. And I said, oh well, no, dude, you guys had your chance, but Melvin canceled the ride, man. You guys are fending for yourself. And then I rolled up the window, and then the other dude, Melvin or whatever his name was, starts walking over toward me, and I could tell he's just pissed, and he knows I'm the dude that fucking was supposed to pick him up that he canceled on. He lost a $5 fee. I got my $3.75 or whatever it is, and I was just like, it was the ultimate fucking revenge. It was like, it was perfect because I actually got to see the people that flaked. And but the way the guy wrote me the text was so lame. He was almost like, "You're in the wrong place, man. I'm nowhere near the Motel 6 or the Super 8 or whatever it was, and I'm over at blah 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 bar." And instead of giving me an opportunity to write him back and go, "Oh yeah, right on, dude. I'll be there, as quickly as I can." It would have. I mean, obviously, it took less time for me to get there than it did for his other fucking driver to get there from wherever, So that was kind of cool. So what I did is I drove away all slow, took a right, went around the corner, parked for about 2 minutes, chilled out, had the app on. Then I drove back through the same parking lot. Motherfucker was gone. Figured he got into his. Oh no, I waited about 4 or 5 minutes. Then anyway, I get back there, motherfucker's gone, and then bam, I get a call. And the call was actually cool. It was a drive down to, well, it's further away from where I'm at, what city I'm in. It was in, like San Fernando Valley or whatever. And I fucking drove the dude, and I got a fucking like $20 tip or something. So it's worked out so much for the best. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that little story about talking shit to these assholes that are so quick to cancel after they put in the wrong fucking address. You know, it just it was if I hadn't gotten a call, I might have gone back to that motel afterwards and just drove by them again and went, oh, in case they were staying there, and just sort of fuck with them. I'm kind of evil, and it was slow that night, but luckily, like I said, I got that call, so that was kind of cool. But anyway, if you get a chance to tell your shit customers that cancel on you to, fuck off in a special kind of way like that, like, oh, you had your chance, but you canceled, so I guess you're going to be riding with somebody else. It's awfully cold out there. It was really fucking cold. It was 32. It was like freezing that night. And I was balls out cold, and I burned fucking hot. I just remember being really fucking crazy, crazy cold. And they're just standing out there shivering, all drunk and shit, man, all fucking stupid. So anyway, that's my little fun story for tonight. Um, it's 7:06, and I'm signing off, so I'm Uber off, motherfuckers.